Alright, so with this one we're going to go back to the hinge trigger. This is a M&P Shield 2.0 Plus. It's fairly new. It's my first time shooting it, but I'm going to do a mag drill. So I'm going to do a 4-round mag. Then I'm going to do a mag swap with 2 rounds. See how we do. Alright. So, pretty sure this is it here. So, first 3, 4, and then with the swap over, I think that's me there. So, still not good. This hinge trigger, I'm not liking it very much here. Just, I don't have the muscle memory for it. I haven't dry fired this thing or nothing, but we'll see what we can do. See if I can get her dialed in, or I'll just get tired of it. Then I'll go back to the Glock and just blow 100 rounds through that bad boy and call it a day, because I do enjoy shooting that gun there. So let's try that again. Let's do a 4-round mag swap to a 2-round. See if we can get this any better here. Alrighty. Yeah, see. I like that. I'll have to play around with this one. I have to do some dry firing on it, get used to the trigger. So we're gonna go back to the Glock. I haven't shot a couple of months, so need some warming up anyway. That's a lot better. Pretty seen, excuse me. There ain't gonna be much of that target left. See if we can carve a hole into it with the remaining rounds. The Glock to me is just a lot smoother. It's a little bit more of a full size, so it fits my big. I got big hands. So here, I'll show you. With this one, you can see my hand hangs off pretty far. It makes it hard to keep a good grip. But with this one here, I got a lot of meat to grab onto, and the grip itself is a little thicker, so it suits my hand better. And I got a better muscle memory for the trigger on this one, even though this is only my second time shooting it. The first time I put about 500 rounds through it. I enjoy shooting. So with this one, we'll try and do a couple of drills, do a 2-shot drill. So we'll come out from the chest, 2 rounds, back into the chest, back out 2 rounds, and we'll just go through the mag that way. Helps with getting a good sight picture target acquisition. They don't let us do holster fire drills and stuff here, so I can only do so many things. Definitely tell I haven't done that drill in a while. And my chest, bringing it to the chest was a little off. So definitely could use some more drill time. Like to find a range that, maybe an outdoor range, you can do some holster fire drills, a little bit more mag swap. I didn't bring my extra mags for the Glock today, or my belt rack for my mags. That's how I usually like to do my mags. But got 50 more rounds here we're gonna blow through. Just have a good time. I'm gonna try and bring my grouping in. Got the target at about 25 feet. Most self-defense situations are gonna take place within 10 to 30 feet. And with this Glock 45, it's a 9mm. It's got 17 round mags, full size. It's actually not that bad to carry. It's got a little weight, but not as much as you would think. And another thing about Glocks, which I haven't really had an issue with the M&Ps either, but Glocks will cycle any ammo. They're pretty awesome that way. But I'd like to find somewhere I can do more drills, like what we did in the military. Movement drills, battle buddy drills, things like that. But let's blow through 50 more rounds, see what we get. So, look like I'm going a little to the left and low. So that's gonna be my trigger squeeze. Not on the trigger squeeze itself, but on the release. I think I'm, after shooting that hinge trigger, I'm letting off my flat face trigger a little bit too much. And it's causing me to overcorrect. And I'm a little low, so my sight picture, I think, on return is a little off. So this round I'm gonna do a little slower, try to address those issues so I can bring my grouping in to a little bit more. I got enough for, looks like, this mag, one more mag, and maybe an extra couple of rounds. So we should be able to bring this in a little bit better. All right, a little bit slower, focus on things. All right, front side, front side, front side. Too far, see, I let the trigger too far. There it is. Now, I'm going to show you what I did with that bag. Alright. So that first round, or that second round, I let off too far. But after that, out loud, front side, front side, front side, check this out. "17 rounds, I was able to carve a hole in that thing. These two were from earlier. This here was that bag I was saying I was shooting to the left and low. And this was that first go round with the drills of 2 at a time. That last mag was able to carve a hole through there. So we got another mag. in a couple of rounds and see if we can do the same thing here. Give her a shot. Now this is just target shooting, and obviously, God forbid, we have to do this in a real life situation, things are going to be different. Adrenaline, chaos, you might be out with your family, kids, friends, people you want to protect. Shooting at the range, you use two hands, but ideally in a self-defense situation or a situation where you're in danger and you're going to use your weapons as self-defense. Theoretically, you're only going to have one hand because your other hand is going to be used to push people out of the way, people you care about, grab hold of them, move them around. So, though it's not proper weapons training, I advise, and I myself train, to shoot one-handed, as well as being ambidextrous when it comes to shooting. I shoot both ways, left-handed and right-handed, with both pistols, rifles, shotguns, everything. My grandpa was teaching me to shoot years and years ago. He made a comment that what happens if you're in a situation and you're right-handed and you get shot, your right arm, you can't hold your gun no more. How are you going to defend yourself? You use left hand. Well, the only way to get good with shooting with your left hand is to shoot left-handed. Practice. The more rounds you put down a certain way, the better you get at it. And the other issue with that is if you're right eye or left eye dominant, whichever one, and you shoot offhand, it takes a little bit of training to be able to focus quickly with your non-dominant eye. I had a lot of trouble with that. So what I do is I shoot both eyes open all the time. I don't close my eyes, even shooting rifles, unless I'm using a scope for hunting. Not everybody can do that. My brother, he's a huge combat Army vet guy, same as me. He's got a lot of time behind the guns, different kinds of guns, and he can't shoot both eyes. That's a struggle for him. But anyway, all right, we're down to a last 17 round mag, and then I got 3 extra. We're going to see with these 20 rounds if we can carve a hole in the center of that target there. Got a decent sized hole in it, not as big. Still seem to be shooting a little to the left at first, but 3 rounds and see what we can do with it. Alright, let's take a look here. See, I like this Glock so much better. Alright, so with those 20 rounds, we were able to get a decent sized hole through there. Started carving here because I was shooting to the left, so I just kicked it up. Not bad. Not bad for a pistol I've never shot before, and different trigger and setup than what I'm used to, as well as not having shot in a couple of months. But yeah, that's it. That's how I like to spend my free time. It's always a good time. You'll blast some guns, put some rounds down range, and afterwards you go home and clean them, which is kind of like meditation. Throw some music on, break out the cleaning kit. Didn't have a single ammo issue. Glocks are, and MMPs as well, are phenomenal. Never ran into any kind of feeding issue outside of something being wrong from the manufacturer with the pistols, but nothing related to the ammo. Been lucky with these weapons. They load just about any ammo, any grain. And the 9mm caliber has come a long way in the last 20 years, particularly the last 10 years, especially with their self-defense rounds. But I used to be an avid against 9mm guy. I liked 45, but when I started carrying again, when I got out of the Army, I did a lot of research on decent pistols and, you know, what would be good to carry, knowing how I shoot and my grip and how I do things, what gun would suit me the best. Settled on M&Ps first. I got a 9mm Easy. I liked it all right, but the hinge trigger, I ended up getting rid of it. Then I got a FN 509 Tactical 9mm. That weapon I really liked. I enjoyed shooting it, but my brother came down about a month ago, and he brought his Glocks down, and I used to own nothing but Glocks before I joined the Army, and I was able to pick up his Glocks after not shooting a Glock in many years, and shoot it fairly well, and it kind of just reinvigorated my love for Glocks. So I got rid of that 509 I had and picked up a Glock 19 and this Glock 45 here. But my mother really liked the Glock 19, so I ended up trading her for this Smith & Wesson. This is my first time shooting it, giving her a ring. But not too impressed with it. I might dry fire it some and see if I can adjust, but I might go try and trade it in for something else. There's a couple of gun shops here that do that. Maybe get an AR. Yeah, you can get a Smith & Wesson. What is it? This Sport 15. I think they run about $500 to $700. This Plus is, I think, just under $6. So since it's new and I've only put maybe 30 rounds through it, still fairly new, good condition. Maybe I could find a deal on an AR. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's me. That's how I like to spend my free time. Y'all have a good one. God bless.